So it's February and probably one of the coldest months here in New York City. And to be honest, there's also not so much going on work-wise. That's why I wanted to take the time today and tell you what you can do in times where there's not so much going on as a freelancer, as a filmmaker, and what you can do to use most of the time. So in case you're new here, hi, my name is Ben. I'm a filmmaker and founder of 24 Stills, a video production company that was founded in Vienna, now expanded to New York and specialized into corporate content like brand documentaries, image spots and event videos. And in this YouTube channel, I want to share with you my journey of building this company, and I want to share with you all my learnings that I've had over the last years as a filmmaker, freelancer in this world. And before we dive into certain tips, I want to explain quickly to you why it's so slow right now. So how it usually works is that companies, brands have certain marketing budgets for each year. And now it's February in 2025, they have certain projects planned, but they're still waiting for most of the projects to get approved. And that's usually why it's so slow right now and why not so much is going on. And I learned over the last years that it's very important to use these slow months in a very good way, because in some ways, how you use your time can determine your success, especially in months where it's super stressful and hectic. And I want to start talking about one of the biggest learnings I've had as a freelancer and a filmmaker over the last years, and that's financial planning. And I'm not talking about investments, crypto, or anything else. I'm talking about the right expectations for your business and for your freelancing career. You will have very good months, hopefully, especially in summer. There's a lot going on, a lot of projects happen, and it can be that you earn very good money. But I also had to learn, just because you have very strong months, it can also be very likely that you have very weak months where there's not so much going on. And so it's very important to set the right expectations, to plan your finances accordingly. So what I like to do is I like to have between 3 and 6 months of expenses in my bank account. So just that I know if there's not so much going on, I'm not stressed out immediately and I can focus on things and other projects without worrying about money immediately. The second tip I can give you is take time for annoying tasks. For example, where I'm from in Austria, we can do taxes until June, and I had time, so I thought, great, I do not have to worry right now, I do it later on. But what happens is that especially in May, June, work gets more busy and it can be very stressful to deal with so many projects and to deal with taxes and stuff like that. So what I like to do right now is take time, sit down, do all this annoying work of taxes, organizing my receipts, my bills, writing and checking invoices, just because I know when it's done I can focus on other projects later on and don't have to worry about it. I also take this time right now and back up all my projects from last year, because this is another very important point. Always back up your footage, and I just sit down and back up all the footage so that I don't have to worry about if a hard drive breaks or something happens. Education. Are there any courses, are there any skills that you want to learn for this year? I usually take the time in these months to sit down and to think about things that I want to learn, courses that I want to do, and buy them online. Think about especially how I can leverage my business, my services with new skills that I learn. So for example, this year I bought a course for selling my business easier. I also invest a lot of time in learning how to speak about my services. And I have to say, I also bought a new monitor, a new cage for my camera, because I want to do more kind of handheld documentary filming, just to make sure whenever the new projects are coming in, so that I'm set up and can use all these skills. Plan your projects, plan your year. I think how you set up your projects in these months determines in some ways the success over the rest of the year for you. Maybe you have certain projects in mind that you want to accomplish this year. And I'm not only talking about paid projects, I'm also talking about maybe passion projects that you want to do. Or projects that you already filmed that are still lying on your hard drive and you have some time now and start editing them. And the last and probably most important tip is take a break. We as filmmakers, we as freelancers or business owners, we have often the feeling we have to work constantly. We think about different projects all the time and it's very hard sometimes to slow down and to really enjoy not doing anything. Especially for me as a summer person, winter can be very hard, that there are slow months and that it is important to recharge your batteries and not do anything and enjoy your time. Maybe you like playing video games, maybe you just want to go for a walk and really put down your camera and don't feel forced to produce something all the time. Guys, that's it for today. I hope you could learn some helpful tips how you can use your time when there's not so much work going on. I would love to hear your strategies. What do you do when there's not so much work going on? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I see you hopefully in the next one.